Hold your line. Still there.
Welcome to sunny Interlagos today, late afternoon race here in Brazil for week 5 of season 4 2021 in the Ferrari Challenge in iRacing, starting from 9th on the grid today out of a field of 20. Haven't done too much practice this week, haven't had much time to do so, but it is a track I'm pretty familiar with in slower cars like Skippy's, so we're going to see how we go today, see how well that translates across. About a second off the pace of the really fast Division 1 guys in this race, so about where I deserve to be on pace after qualifying, which is good. So hopefully we'll have some good battles today, keep it nice and clean. Trying to keep the sun out of our eyes as well. Now we've had a few incidents. I did 2 races earlier and we got rear-ended off the start in both of them, so I'm just going to keep my distance here, try not to have any problems. I've got a guy really close to me behind, so I just don't want to do anything unpredictable. Come on. No silly business.
Green,
okay,
green,
we're
green.
off.
Okay, well, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Old mate's keen on the outside.
Right side. Hold your line.
Leave plenty
right.
of space. Clean through turn 1 and 2. It's a good start. He's going to send it down the inside, I can tell.
On your left. Hold your line.
We've got the inside line for the next turn though.
Still there. Clear left.
Yeah, not worth
Start's
battling
okay. Now
that.
find your groove.
Not worth having an aggressive battle on lap 1. Yeah, he's been really aggressive. There he goes. Yeah, knew that was going to happen. That's why I gave him space. Okay, let's try and stay with this group. Definitely the right decision there. Okay. Settle in now.
E8.
Short shift. Tyres are still a little cold, still getting a little bit of oversteer. Keep it in nice and tight. Now we've got to watch the bump here. That sends you off into the wall if you're not careful. Cut it in real tight. Back on the gas early. Coast it around. Definitely a track that rewards patience. Very technical track. I had to back out of the throttle a tiny bit there. It was enough to drop me off the back of him. Would have had the slipstream otherwise. Might still be in the stream a little bit here. .7 of a gap behind.
The leader has just done a 131.92.
Okay. Can't spend too long caught up behind these guys. I've got a feeling I may be faster, although they are battling, so it's hard to tell. They're driving defensively. There he goes. People just being so aggressive in this series at the moment. Seems the wider tracks, the GP circuits just seem to attract more aggression. It's like they got more space, so they try to use it, but we're just going to try and keep it clean. Nice and tight. Early on the gas. Good exit. And don't do anything silly.
P7. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. All right, well, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
All right, Jim, doing my best. Watch that bump.
Wasting a lot of time here. Get your elbows
No,
out.
I'm
and force
not,
the
Jim.
pass.
I'm not. They're pretty matched on pace. I'm matching my aggression level to my skill level here. I don't want to push too hard and then end up getting taken out. So I'm just going to stay with him. Just try to be sensible about it. Nice big gap behind now too. Opportunity here.
The gap to Hunter behind is increasing. It's now 4.9.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh, that was close. Left myself a way out though. Always leave yourself a way out. Now I feel like I'm faster than both these guys for turn
You're
1 and 2.
halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
But it's just getting a clean run.
Gomez is leading the race.
A little bit understeer. Come on, get it turned in. Having a look down the inside there. Oh, understeer, come on. It's okay, we'll catch back up again.
The gap in front has increased to 0.9.
Whoa. Oh, they're gone. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Well, 5 minutes to go.
I could see him starting to get a bit desperate. Oh, he must have damage. All right, let's just be sensible.
Sixth place.
Another one around.
Yellow flag, caution.
Watch that sun. We might be able to get Liam here if we're lucky. Had to be so cautious there in the sun, I couldn't see where that car was.
Push, push, push. We can get this guy. E5.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He's definitely got damage. So it's just a matter of being sensible now. 3.5 minutes to go.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
He seems to have found his pace again. Would really like that fourth, but I also don't want to throw away a fifth. He's a little quicker now, he's not having to defend so aggressively, I think. Remember, he probably, I mean, I can't see the overlay that you guys can see, but he's probably Division 1 or Division 2. So he's probably quite a lot more skilled than I am. So I think I'm just going to try and stay with him. Hope he makes a mistake, but no, he definitely seems to be quicker now. He's found his feet. I thought he seemed a little bit slower, maybe because of damage, but he might have just been a little bit frazzled. Maybe had some overheated rear tyres from the contact.
That lap was a 1:33.72. Minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I'm staying with him though. May still be a chance. little late on the gas again. Traction control cutting in. We've got Martin pretty close behind now too. Just gonna have to be careful here. I'm sure he's probably a lot quicker than me too. Coming into the final lap now, can we hold on? Focusing on trying to hold on to the 5th now.
Last lap.
Short shift. Just keep it smooth. Keep it sensible. Cover my lines. Don't open a gap for him. Oh, we got a bit of wheel spin. I think we were good for 5th though. Didn't compromise his exit as much as I thought it might have. Woo! Oh, he's hit the wall there. Or was that netcode? I don't know. Lucky to hold on to that 5th place. Good race, good race. Kept their head straight.
P5. Well done, mate.
Ended
Good
up
finish.
way ahead of where I should have been on raw pace, just through keeping my brain engaged, not doing anything silly. Driving a sensible race rather than a particularly fast one gives us the result we wanted. So let's have a look at the incidents there, and then we'll jump in, take a look at the results, and call it a week. Okay, so let's have a look at lap 1 here. We had Tom Wedgwood right behind us, very, very close, and I'd been taken out before the start line on a couple of races previously, so I was a little bit nervous, but Tom actually had the highest I rating out of everybody, so I didn't realise that when I was racing him, but managed to get through turn 1, turn 2 pretty cleanly. A bit of a spin behind us there, you can see, but most of the field made it through. And then just had Tom in my slipstream here. I could tell he was going to go for it. He actually did back out. I thought he was going to send it. I actually thought he was much more up along my side, so I probably could have defended a little bit more there than I did. But lap 1, these are the things that you do. Didn't want to get taken out again, so I was definitely being a little more conservative than I probably needed to be. Backed in behind him here, just tapped the brakes, just tuck him behind. Didn't want to end up getting taken out. And then what happened here, because he only lasted a couple more corners, didn't he? So, oh, a big contact behind as well. Let's have a look at that. So what happened back here? A little bit of a nudge. Oh, round she goes, and oh, yeah, everybody else tangled too. Jeez, all right, let's jump back to me. So a couple of corners later, Tom ahead of me. This is where he ended up having more contact. So, oh, a little bit of a cut in there, and oh, jeez. Let's have a closer look at that. So, up the inside. Oh yeah. And then he just ran him out. Oh, that's a bit iRacing netcode funniness there as well. I mean, the way, you know, it was a perfect side swipe and then they just turned. Not very realistic, but he did run him out. So let's have another look. So on the brakes a little later and a little smoother. Clean line here. Maybe a little optimistic, but I mean, it was the tiniest little bit of contact there. Started to turn the car around. He's got a clean exit here. Power down. And yeah, I mean, he definitely could have left more space on the outside there. He knew the car was there, so ultimately I'd say that's just that's lap 1 aggression got the better of him there. Unusual for somebody with an I rating that high to make a mistake like that. I mean, definitely the result of it was very much netcodey in the way it turned the car around, but I mean, that's him running out wide, so That's unfortunate for him, but it is what it is. Let's jump back to me. So now we have Liam in the Momo car versus Victor Z-Tune in the white and red car. You can see Sergey behind, and then I'm the fourth car off on the right-hand side. So a little bit of a squeeze, nothing too much, and oh, little tap by Sergey turned him around. Ouch. That's, yeah, that's unfortunate. So then following Sergey and Liam here, this is where I kind of realized that I was a little bit slower than these guys when they weren't battling each other. So I'd already made the decision I wasn't gonna, you know, go completely crazy on these guys. I just wanted to sort of wait and see what would happen. So had a bit of a run here. I just thought I'd stick my nose down the inside, left myself enough room. I didn't try to brake late or anything, just left myself enough room there that I could back out again, which is what I did. Kept it nice and clean. Sergey actually did leave me plenty of room there as well. Let's just have a quick look at that from chase cam as well. Bit of weaving going on. He's also, you know, focusing on trying to overtake Liam in front of him too. So I wasn't sure whether he was super aware of what I was doing behind him, which is another reason why I backed out a little bit here. But let's have a look at the brakes. So he braked a little sooner than I did, not a whole heap, and he's thinking about going down the inside. I stuck my nose in, but I stayed on the brakes really long. At this point, I was already carrying less speed than I needed for the apex, so I could have been back on the gas a little earlier, but he left me plenty of room there, nice and clean. Yeah, it's just a shame my exit speed was a little compromised there because I did back out of the move. If I'd been a little bit braver, I probably could have got the move done there. But I kind of, as I was saying, like I didn't really want to be wedged in the sandwich between the two of them either because I wasn't sure how my pace was compared to them anyway, and I wasn't sure whether maybe they might end up tangling amongst themselves later on anyway. So let's skip forward a little bit more. So lap 7 now, Liam in front versus Sergey. I'm dropping off the back a little bit by this stage. I kind of, as I suspected, I didn't quite have the pace when they weren't, you know, defending quite so much. But this looked like it was a pretty... Ooh. Oh, he turned in. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be a check on board, I think. So Sergey's carrying way more speed into the apex. It doesn't look like he was going to make that turn. Yeah, he's locked up there, and oh, yeah, I think he probably just misjudged it, thought he was going to tuck him behind. And... yeah, it didn't work out. So that's a shame because he could have tucked him behind there. Sergey wasn't going to make the apex. So, yeah, let's have a look at that from Sergey's on board as well. So this is riding on board with Sergey. Oh, he broke so late. He was never going to make that apex. I mean, it's really unfortunate that they tangled like that. But, yeah, that was a big send. So, yeah, I'd definitely say that one was on Sergey, unfortunately. And that was pretty much it for us. We had another little battle with Martin at the end as well, so let's fast forward and have a look at that. So, back straight on the final lap here. This is where Martin was right up behind me, and I knew he was a lot faster than me at this stage. So, I was just trying to cover my inside lines, try to back him up a little bit. I'd given up chasing Liam at this stage. I was hoping that he might make a mistake or something, but I didn't have any expectation of catching him again, so just defending here. And yeah, I knew he was a lot quicker than me, so just covering the inside line, making sure that, you know, if he was going to send, it was going to have to be a big send, not something that was, you know, something that he'd have to be fully committed to send it up the inside. So covering off the inside there too, nice and clean. You know, battling for the higher positions that we were, and I didn't expect him to do something completely crazy. But he's got quite a lot wider than me there. That's something I can definitely have a look at. They're probably leaving some time on the table there. Definitely got a faster exit than I did. And yeah, it wasn't quite enough for him. And that was the end of the race. So let's jump in and have a look at the results. Okay, so split 1, strength of field 2300, so quite a bit higher than I am. I feel like I'm around the same pace as sort of the 2000 to 2200 mark. We keep on having these races where we get taken out on the first lap, or, you know, before the race has even started, just getting tangled up in people's messes and stuff like that. So that's, you know, it just keeps on pushing my I rating back down again. Really struggling to get over that 2000 mark. But when I do get a good run of clean races, you know, it does come up around that sort of 2-3 mark. So it is what it is. And then if we scroll down here, Tom Wedgwood, who was the guy who we let past on lap 1, who I felt was probably being a little bit too aggressive with that move that ended up taking him out of the race. Minus 85, so biggest loser. 5,063 I rating. Unusual to see somebody do something like that on lap 1 with such a high I rating. Maybe he had a really bad race the race before or something, or maybe he knows something that we don't know. But minus 16 on his A license there too. Pace-wise, how did we go? So 132.8, 132.736 was the fastest lap of the race. So just over a second off the pace of the super fast alien guys. 4,506 I rating for our winner there with a 131.7. So considering, you know, I only did 3 races this week here at this track. It is a track that I'm familiar with, as I said before, but, you know, certainly not something that I was experienced with in this car. So pretty happy with that pace. I feel like I could probably find that second if I did 10 or 20 more races. So we'll see. We don't have time this week, obviously, but maybe the next time around. But definitely feel like I'm gaining pace, gaining confidence, gaining consistency as well, and just being smarter with my racecraft. You know, sort of picking the people to battle with, the people to sort of maybe let past, and, you know, just sort of finding my place in the pack and getting pretty consistent good results as long as we make it past lap 1. That's really just been the biggest challenge. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you subbed as well so you don't miss future videos like this one. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the new footage from the GoPro 10 as well. We did a video sort of taking you through that in a little bit more detail a couple of days ago, so check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, really, it's given us a big step up in what we're able to do in terms of quality, so I really hope you guys enjoy it as well. And if you do have any tips on how we can improve this, of course, do let us know as well in the comments. I do read every single one of them, and I do always try to take that feedback on board to provide the best quality experience that we can for you guys. So thanks very much as always for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.